A few days ago, I came across this story on social media which talked about mountaineer Anurag Maloo who fell into deep crevasse and spent 3 days there before he was rescued by a Polish mountaineer. Now, crevasse is a deep crack on the surface of mountains, if you don't know. The most incredible part was that he survived this ordeal and he is still recovering from the injuries. Now, people, depending upon how optimist or pessimist they are, would give meanings to this accident. Some would say how unlucky of him that he fell into the crevasse and got some serious injuries, while the others would call Maloo really lucky because he is still alive and is on his recovery journey. So, what is this four-letter word luck, which most of us think plays a pivotal role in our lives? Have you come across people telling you that you're lucky or that it was just bad luck? I bet you have. Or has it ever happened that during a cricket match you have not allowed your sibling to get up from his place because you think that will attract bad luck to your team? Has any of your family member ever fed you a spoonful of corn sugar before any exam or interview? Or have you ever stopped on the road or changed the route just because a cat crossed the road on your way? So we will talk about these superstitions and rituals in a while, but first let's talk about what is this game of luck. So if you refer to Google for the definition of success, it says luck is a success or failure apparently brought by chance rather than through one's own actions. Rather than through one's own actions, then what is the point of doing hard work? The world keeps telling you that hard work is the key to success. So let's understand this. Luck may be more relevant in absolute sense, meaning you could have taken birth in countries that are always in a state of war. Imagine how your life would be then. But you're lucky that you stay in a peaceful country. Also, you could have born in a poor family, where even 2 meals a day would have been a struggle, leave aside education. But you're lucky that your parents are able enough to provide for you. And then there are many like you who have been blessed with the same luck. But hard work matters in relative sense. That means, with all the luck you already have, how you use that to become bigger than others. That is what we call relative sense. So we see it's not just hard work or luck, but a bit of both to become successful in life. So an apple fell onto Sir Isaac Newton's head out of luck, but he decided to investigate the concept of gravity was his first step towards the work needed to be done. Now the next question that comes to my mind is why luck? Why do we even need this concept of luck? So you must have heard aunties guiding you every now and then. Crack the coconut before shifting to a new house. It will bring luck and prosperity. Or she cracked her NEET exam because she wore that gem in her fingers. So what do humans seek out of this? They seek control. The humans, even some educated ones, follow these superstitions and rituals to give reasons why everything is the way it is. Say something really great happened. So they have a reason why this happened. But even if things went wrong, they have luck to blame, that because of bad luck, things did not go well. Now let's get into what makes us lucky. Let's say there are two students in the class, student A and student B. Both of them score a 40 out of 100 on their math exam. Student A feels that no matter what he does, he can never improve on his score. And he doesn't make any efforts because he believes his efforts always go in vain. So student A rests on luck. Maybe I will get easier exam to write. Maybe it will rain that day and exam would get cancelled. Maybe I'll fall ill and would never even appear for the exam. So student A's belief is dependent on the external factors, while student B decides that he is going to perform better in his exam and takes necessary actions for the same. He changes his strategy, seeks help from his friends, gives more hours to the subject and practices over and over until he feels confident. Here, student B knows that he can change his results by making some changes in himself. So having a steering in the car and controlling the car using the steering, or not having the steering at all and just collapsing inside the wall, which is better? Tell me in the comments. And if you're still with me in the video, please consider subscribing my channel. So let's dive into what makes us lucky. So number one point that makes us lucky is creating the desired luck by working hard and building up the skills. That's what we saw earlier. Now, say you have got really bad acne and there are spots and bad pimples all over your face. Now you believe that since you're not looking the way you should stop socializing. Remember, that's just your belief. You think so. This is what we call self-fulfilling prophecy. Now whenever you are talking to anyone, you would be conscious of your face. You would feel they are constantly looking at your pimples and hence you get uncomfortable. So a positive or a negative prophecy is just a strongly held belief which influences your behavior and makes you act differently. Of course, it can be used in a positive way as well. So second point is, if you believe something will bring you bad luck, you will undoubtedly begin to act differently around it in an unhealthy way and ruin things. But if you believe you have great luck, you are more likely to create it. So work on your belief. So how to develop a strong belief that luck always is your side? That brings us to point number 3, visualization and affirmations. I'm sure you have heard them before, but I am going to tell you how to visualize effectively. First, find a quiet place where no one will disturb you for at least 10-15 minutes. Now close your eyes and relax your body by observing all your senses for 5 to 10 seconds each. Now visualize yourself doing all the steps that you need to do to reach your goal. Say you want to score certain marks. Visualize yourself studying, see the obstacles coming and you very smartly defeating them and still embracing and enjoying your studies. And then visualize yourself reaching your goal. Feel the feeling. How would you feel when you reach your goal? And do this every single day, preferably in the morning or in the night just before going to sleep, and see the magic unfold. And the next are affirmations. Affirmations have the power to bring about a change in your personality. Stand really close to mirror and look in your left eye and then in your right eye and repeat sentences like, I am a lucky person. My success is certain. Good things always happen to me. Say these sentences to yourself many times during the day, morning and evening. You will gradually notice you are thinking differently. So if you're still with me, please consider subscribing my channel. I promise to bring quality content for you every week. Now let's come to the final part. What to do if you feel unlucky. Some people may find that they are walking by the road and they receive money. A lucky break comes from nowhere. This kind of luck, what we call dumb luck, is pretty uncommon, and since we can't create it ourselves, it's not worth talking about. Now let's talk about Richard Wiseman, the psychologist. He has studied luck for a very long period of time, and he found out that the people who are lucky find themselves in a certain state of mind that makes them more aware of lucky occurrences. He found that those who achieve luck have some consistent personality traits, and you should know them and develop them if you consider yourself unlucky. So the first step here is extroversion. Simply put, the people who find it very easy to interact with others, even with strangers, attract a lot of luck. They are full of energy. Since they meet more people, their chances of attracting lucky breaks goes even higher. So in case you do not fall in that personality type, you may consider at least trying to strike conversation with someone who you have never spoken to. Now since I am an introvert, I understand it is going to be a little tough. I was lucky to find myself a job where I had to interact with students and their parents and the other new people on a regular basis. So I became comfortable. But you can always express yourself online in meaningful conversations so that people notice you and what are you passionate about. Talk about that. And the second point is staying relaxed and calm. In other words, not being anxious or nervous. When people are calm and focused, they become highly aware of their surroundings. Now here comes one of the experiments that Dr. Wiseman conducted. He distributed newspapers to the volunteers and asked to count the number of photographs in them. Now imagine the anxious people. They became really nervous and they started counting in a hurry. While the calm people, they noticed everything, not just the photographs. And that is why the calmer ones turned to page 2 and they noticed the headline, which said, "Don't count, there are 43 photographs here." And also down below there was another headline which said, "Tell the experimenter you have seen this and you have won $250. Did you understand anything? Allow luck to find you. Don't get in the way of luck. Point number 3 is resilience. Say someone went for 10 auditions and then gave up, while the other person also went for 10 auditions and found their lucky break on the 11th one. Second person isn't luckier than the first. They just held out for longer. So resilience simply means that you have a better way of perceiving failure and you have full faith that things will definitely work for you. If not today, maybe a few days later, few months later, a year later, but they will surely work for you. So you continue putting in the effort and you create your own luck. Fourth point here is learning. Lucky people don't just act and then close their eyes with their hands folded and wish for the best. They engage with the results of their actions and notice what works. So I am creating these videos, and of course I have to learn a lot myself to create these videos. Now if I see that my videos are not working, I have an option to get discouraged and stop creating. But if I am resilient, I will switch ways, evolve and come up with something better till I know I have been able to make an impact. Few months on from now, I would be termed as lucky. Other than these, you can keep a gratitude journal or a luck journal where you keep a written record of all the lucky things that have happened to you, just to shift your focus on the positive. Also, remember the example of Anurag Maloo, the mountaineer? Develop the ability to reframe bad luck as good luck. Adopt growth mindset, choose to learn lessons and mistakes, and keep improving. So Greek philosopher Seneca had famously said, luck is equal to preparation plus opportunity. Of course, you might say we can't control opportunity, but we can control ourselves and adopt a positive, open-minded and proactive mindset, and then prepare ourselves, work hard and put in the hours so that whenever opportunity happens, we can do everything that we can do about it. So let's quickly summarize what we have learned from this video. Number 1, luck and hard work go hand in hand. Others also may have the same luck as you, but hard work takes you further in life than others. Number 2, rituals and superstitions are human beings' way of controlling things, giving a reason to why something went good and why something turned out to be bad. Number 3, to get lucky, work hard and build upon your skills. Believe that you have great luck and you will always attract lucky events. Visualize yourself doing all the steps it would take to be successful and repeat powerful affirmations. Number 4, to develop a luck mindset, be energetic and strike meaningful conversations with others. Stay relaxed and calm and be aware of what's happening around you. Do not give up no matter how hard and for how long you have tried, and keep creating your luck by taking actions and analyzing what's working and what's not working. Change what's not working. Keep a gratitude journal to attract more positive things, and always frame the events of your life as good luck. Learn from your mistakes. In the end, luck is equal to preparation plus opportunity. Don't forget that. So keep working and create your own luck that no one can take away from you.